Bon dia, buenos días, good morning. First of all, I want to apologize for this little delay because of, traffic jams. We have still lots of petrol to spend in traffic jams, so that's what happened this morning. My name is Daniel Gomez, and I would like to start this welcome to the 7th ASPO Annual Conference, giving thanks. I would like to start by thanking all the different people and organizations that have made this conference possible. Of course, firstly, without ASPO, we will not be here. Many thanks to Jean and Colin for making such a brilliant choice of how to spend your spare time after retirement. The first organization that supported the work of ASPO, Spain, we are called AEREN, the Association for the Study of Energy Resources, was the Catalonian Energy Institute back in 2006. These days, they even acknowledge peak oil in the Catalonian Energy Plan. And thanks to their seed financing, we decided to undertake organizing the 7th International ASPO Conference, so many thanks to them. Also, the local council of Barcelona followed the Catalonian Energy Institute with their support for the conference through the Environmental Department and the Local Energy Agency of Barcelona. The Sustainable Development Council and the Department for Innovation, University and Enterprise followed shortly afterwards. We will have the pleasure to hear Mr. Josep Huguet, head of the department, shortly after Shell Aleck's speech. Also, to the non-profit ESICO Foundation, also they require many thanks from us. They simply make things like this conference possible. We are very proud to have found all of this support so close to home. ASPO is a national organization, but is based on Catalonia. Because peak oil is a global problem, but has to be faced from a local and regional perspective. So in this respect, we can proudly say that in Catalonia and Barcelona, we are starting to do our bit. Catalonia is again at the forefront of action in Spain, and this is something, especially in these times, that should make us proud. It is not a coincidence that we have also the support of the University of Barcelona. Thanks to Professor Mariano Marzo, a leading geologist and a frequent contributor to the press on the subject of energy supply, we can count them among our friends today. Mariano Marzo was and always has been the soul of our organization, and for this we give him great thanks. As you can see, having the trust of individuals is very important, as you have to convince key people first. That happened also with Jorge Richman, who is one of the few philosophers in this country who has a good grasp of the important aspects of energy sustainability. He helped us to contact the Union Institute of Work, Environment and Health, and it is very important to have the unions on board. And one of those key people is also Juan Jesús Bermúdez from the Environment Department in the Trade Union Comisiones Obreras in the Canary Islands. Also, it is not a coincidence that in the Canary Islands, they are quite worried about peak oil and the global energy problem. Finally, I would like to thank the European Climate Forum, the Ara Solis Foundation, the Centre of Work and Documentation and the Observatory of the Energy Crisis and Alternatives of Society for their support. And of course to the ASPO team with the fabulous Aglaya and Laia in the forefront. And of course, personally, I must thank my family and friends for putting up with me while we organized this. And Pedro, our Vice President, I don't know if I have to count you as a friend of family, and also Marcel, which is our Secretary. So let me know a few words about this conference. It was our conviction that although the essence of peak oil lies in geology, we can ignore what happens on the surface. It was Shell Aleck, our president of ASPO International, who suggested that we name this conference Peak Oil from Below Ground to above ground. In these days of financial difficulties, undoubtedly influenced by the growing scarcity of high-quality energy sources, we can see how much above-ground development impacts on the oil and energy world. Prices have fallen from the 147 highs of July, and forecasts for oil demand growth are being cut as we speak. But the outlook for investment in new fields and new capacity is also in danger. We are finding a new equilibrium between oil depletion, energy demand, and capital investment in oil production capacity. Recently, the head of the International Energy Agency, Nobuo Tanaka, said that by 2013, after new output comes on stream, further increases in demand will again mean that any spare capacity in oil production will again be under pressure. And any delay or the so-called acts of God can lead to real shortages. Our task now is to keep working to raise and maintain awareness about the dangers and opportunities of the energy crisis. This in spite of the fact that it seems that the media and the public can only be able to cope with one crisis at a time. So from that perspective, on behalf of the ASPO VII organizing team, thank you for you being here today and welcome to ASPO VII Barcelona.